The title seems to be derived from Sergio Leone, Once Upon a Time in the West, Once Upon a Time in America. But there's also the original fairy tale element to it. As everyone surely knows by now, the film is set in 1969, the year, many believe, in which the cinema underwent a radical change as the filmmaking veterans, both stars and directors, were beginning to be replaced by a new generation who would take the movies into a different direction. It was also the year that the hippie revolution went sour. What started in 1966 with gentle people with flowers in their hair had, only 3 years later, been twisted and corrupted by drugs and crime into something quite chilling. Teenagers, especially girls who had run away from home seeking freedom and sexual adventure, often found themselves in very dark places, the darkest of which belonged to those who joined Charles Manson's family. Yet much of the movie is handled with a light touch, and a typical Tarantino delight in popular culture ephemera. The screenplay is light on narrative, but filled with incident. With Polanski in London, Sharon Tate meanwhile checks out the famous Bruin Cinema in Westwood, where one of her films, The Wrecking Crew with Dean Martin, is screening, and delights in the audience reaction to her klutzy character. There's a sinister foretaste of what's to come when Charles Manson, a very brief role for Damon Herriman, comes to the Polanski house looking for Terry Melcher, the son of Doris Day. Inevitably, the fateful day of August the 8th is reached, but Tarantino has some surprises in store that can't be revealed. The direction in which he takes the film will no doubt provoke lively discussion at post-screening dinners, especially for anyone who remembers what happened that night. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the smartest movie Tarantino has made since Jackie Brown. Consummately acted by an unusually fine ensemble cast, the film will provoke and enthrall, a sure indication that the director has succeeded in making not only a handsome and nostalgic movie, but also a challenging and subversive one. And it's essential to sit through the end credits. I'm giving Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 4.5 stars.